Howdy gamers, and allow me to extend some southern hospitality to you for visiting me at episode 6 of From the Outside. Today we're going to be looking at the rootinest, the tootinest, and the dankest subreddit south of the Rust Belt. Give a big Texas welcome to r/countrymusicmemes. Despite my flawless charade, it really is just that. I don't know anything about country music at all. I don't have a strong hatred for it like some people seem to, but I would never play it myself. People who love country music though seem to really love country music. That means I expect the culture of country music memes to be strong. This page was recommended to me by TB Schmidt, so thanks for the content, partner. For those of you who don't know how this series works, I've included a playlist in the top right corner of the video now that you can click on and be taken to all the previous episodes. But if you don't have time for that, basically I jump right into the middle of an internet community that I don't know anything about and try to figure out as much as I can from browsing through it. From the outside. If you want to see your community in this series, please leave a comment below or at me on Twitter @thewhitebeans. Not enough of you people follow me on Twitter, so please do that. I reckon I could keep this intro going till the cows come home, but I declare that we should get this show on the road. Who would win? A vicious killer of 1 and 19 men? Some dude with a big iron. Okay, I think we're starting off well here because I think I actually know this song. Big iron on his hip. Or I don't know if that's what it's called, but I think that's sort of how it goes. I don't know what this left one is about. Perhaps that's one of the lyrics of that song. I'm not super sure. Off to a good start though. Let's keep going. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eye and shoot him with my old 45. Baby, a song, you make me want to roll my windows down and cry. Okay, first order of business. What is beech nut? Beech nut may refer to the nut of a beech tree, beech nut baby food, or a brand of chewing tobacco. Okay, alright. So it's either baby food or chewing tobacco, or I guess like a tree nut. From context, I'm going to very confidently make the assumption that it's the chewing tobacco one that they're talking about. Does this subreddit have a preference for old country music compared to new country music? I didn't know that division in the community existed, but interesting. Loss of taste is a possible symptom of COVID-19. Florida Georgia Line fans. So I'm not sure who Florida Georgia Line is. I assume they're an unpopular, at least here, band of some kind. Why don't we have a look? In the comments. Yep, seems like I was spot on. Nothing really new here. Very good, let's keep going. Wear your mask or we start playing country music. Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Yeah, true, don't threaten with a good time. No comment really about the country music aspect of this, but I really do like this meme format. I think it has a lot of potential. Just because you sing with a southern accent doesn't make it country. What in tarnation? I guess that there renders my whole intro a waste of daylight. High schoolers sitting next to their dad's new truck, blasting Sam Hunt with a fat lip in. Country boy. Okay, I don't know who Sam Hunt is, but as someone who went to a rural high school, this is entirely true. Everyone loved chewing tobacco, and there were always huge pickup trucks and whatever in the parking lot, as well as some tractors even. Yeehaw! Texas Red cuts 1 and 19 more notches into his pistol. Arizona Ranger, you have forfeited your life privileges. Oh, okay, I think this is the same song as the post at the top of the subreddit. So I guess this is a part of the song. We did it, Reddit. 2020 is still better than Florida Georgia Line. Changed my mind. I'd play one of their songs and we'd see what they're all about, but I don't really know how YouTube copyright works, so I don't really want to risk it. Tell you what, I'll listen to one and I'll relay to you what I think about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's move on. Can we move on? Let's move on. I like all kinds of music, except country. Yeah, right, people actually say this a lot, don't they? I avoid this problem personally by just not saying I like all kinds of music. I honestly like most music. If it's good, I like it, except country. Yeah, there you go. I'm not making it up, it's pretty common, I think. When someone insults Dolly Parton in front of you. Okay, interesting. I have a broad idea of who that is. She's like a country singer, clearly. I went down to Tennessee a couple years ago to see the solar eclipse, and we passed a place called Dollywood, and I think that was like a theme park about Dolly. We didn't go into it, we just sort of passed it, but I guess she's popular enough to have a theme park and be incredibly well loved on the country music meme subreddit. And there it is again, insult Dolly Parton or draw 25. There you go, they love her. Play country music or draw 25. Mainstream country radio. Okay, so this subreddit seems to have a strong preference for a country that's less mainstream, and perhaps older as well. That would be what I would guess for anyone deep enough into a hobby to seek out a subreddit or a hobby community for it, that they're like, they have a preference for stuff that isn't quite as surface level anymore. Alright, I think we have a pretty good idea of the culture here. We learned a few things today. First and foremost, this subreddit has an intense love of Dolly Parton. I don't think I've ever heard anything that she's done, but she's clearly taken the hearts of many people on and off Reddit. Secondly, this subreddit really does not like Florida-Georgia line. It's not really a mystery to me why. Lastly, this subreddit has a taste for older, less mainstream country. This makes sense to me because as someone gets deep enough into a hobby in order to seek out a subreddit or a page or something like that, they're probably going to have tastes that are a little bit deeper than sort of what the mainstream taste is. That doesn't necessarily mean that the people here don't also like new, modern sort of pop country, but as well as that, they clearly like the old stuff. Not saying they for sure do, I didn't really see anything about modern pop country mostly. That does it for this episode of From the Outside. If you want your community featured in this series, please leave a comment below. It doesn't have to be a subreddit, but it's totally okay if it is. Alright viewers, I propose a deal to y'all. Let's have a duel. If I win, you gotta subscribe to my channel. Guess that settles it. I'll see y'all next time.